Three, two, one. Shout out to the fucking drop.
Hey, welcome back to the Basic Bitches. I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Ben. Today we'll be talking about our own paranormal experiences.
You know, we would post this on our Saturday, thing, but we do what we want because it's our channel.
Mm-hmm.
And we would like to do something, special for y'all. We want to kind of go on, an expedition.
We're gonna go to a haunted place just for y'all.
Or try to find something like that. We have a few ideas of where we can go, but, yeah, we just need to find the time when the weather's, decent here, because it's either, scorching hot or cold.
Mm-hmm.
We never get any, a decent, fucking nice day in Minnesota. It's
that
weird.
For sure.
When will it happen for us?
Never.
Exactly. So hopefully we'll be able to film that on Friday this week and post it Saturday, but if not, we'll... Shit.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, you go first.
Okay, so I have a rape ghost.
Mm-hmm,
And it took me a really long time to come to that conclusion. But it's just, so starting probably my junior year in high school, I think it was. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was then. I would wake up in the morning and, so I, curl up in my sheets.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I like to cocoon. Because that's just how I feel comfortable. Having, tightly wrapped in sheets. But it was, some mornings I'd wake up and, I sleep in shorts and underwear. And, the blanket would be off my ass. And then, my ass would be completely exposed. My shorts and my underwear are down. And, it's not, down, my front's all covered up, but it's just my ass. And, my ass would hurt in the morning. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? I don't understand what's happening. And I'm just because I don't do anything like that. And this was, before I was even, into anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't until, college when I started being,
Dandruff.
You laugh?
It was bugging me. Go on.
Anyway. Yeah, it wasn't until college that I started, understanding the ass and all that kind of stuff. So I'm I have no idea what's happening. But then, so fast forward, 2 years, I think it was. And, this has been happening, pretty much constantly. Most mornings this would happen. And, I told you at this point.
And I would laugh, because I thought it was the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
No one took me seriously. But I'm I seriously think there's something going on. So, I'm up at college. With my asshole roommate. That should be another story time.
Mm-hmm.
But not today because I'll get too pissed. But the one good thing that came out of him is that he had a spirit box. So we could talk to ghosts and shit. So I finally got the courage to call out my rape ghost. Because I'm this has been going on for years. I need to get to the bottom of this. What is going on?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm all all right, Mr. Rape Ghost, are you there? And I kid you not, there was a yelp, this really creepy thing. I was okay, what the hell? So I just started questioning him, and it was really weird because I used to be a French major,
Mm-hmm.
and I kid you not, as I was listening, he was speaking in French, and I'm okay, I don't understand, why would my rape ghost be speaking in French?
And it scans through radio stations and stuff, so it couldn't be a random radio station that you're hearing, because there's no French
Yeah, we don't have that in Minnesota.
Exactly. So it's not something like that you're hearing.
Yeah,
so
I think
it's legit.
It almost made it more legit that it wasn't in English.
Yeah.
So it just started to freak me out, and I was picking up kind of the stuff that I was hearing, and then otherwise looking up words, and so I just kept on questioning this spirit that I was talking to. And I found out that he was from Quebec. And for some reason, he was all the way in, almost North Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
And, he was just, following me around. And, I never got an answer out of why he was, coming after me. It was just so weird.
Well, don't you have, didn't some of your relatives come from Canada? Or you said something like that?
Yeah, all my family came through Canada. So I feel but why would one of my family members be raping me in the ass?
And, you have family in North Dakota, too,
Yeah, so I'm just I don't understand the connection. Because, if it wasn't, sexual, I would be oh, this is probably one of my long-lost relatives. Because, I had French-Canadian ancestry.
Yeah.
But, I don't get it. Why would, my great-great uncle be raping me.
Did you ever get a name?
It was like, was it like David or something?
I don't remember. This was so long ago, it feels.
I feel like it was like David Philippe or something. And I was like, what the hell?
Did you ever even try Googling it?
Should we Google it right now?
Hell yeah, if you even know if that's like right.
Okay. Apparently it's a real person in Minnesota. A lawyer.
Oh, that's awkward.
Okay, let's do Quebec. That might narrow it down. That's probably how you actually spell it. Facebook? My rape ghost on Facebook?
David?
It's him. I can sense it. Yup. Shit. He's in high school. Oh no, he graduated what? Like this he's younger than us and still alive, so I'm assuming it's not him.
No, he's older. That was 2011. We graduated in 2013.
That's when he started.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, here. Historical records and family trees. Shit. Okay, now I'm kind of scared. This could actually be...
Shit.
Yeah, no, like, this would actually work out, like, time... Like, but... Okay, where'd he die? Passed away. Where's the death place? Fuck you! I'm not paying for a 14-day trial. Why do they not tell me the death place? Because that could actually, like, it could be any one of these people.
Pretty much.
Because, like, that would totally work because, like, I know that my family... Well, actually, no. Well, it depends on if he was born in Canada or France. I don't know that much about my family history. But
Well, you can get on that shit then.
I'm going to question my grandpa. Do we have any gay French-Canadian relatives that I need to know about?
Or ask if that name sounds familiar to him first.
I think I might, because this is actually really creepy.
Bum, bum, bum. Maybe we'll call him out sometime soon.
But the weird thing is that ever since I came back from college, it hasn't happened.
That's right, you did tell me that.
And, like, the thing I half wondered is that, like, I lost my virginity after that, and I wonder if that had something to do with it.
Like, you're a whore now.
And, like...
And that was thanks to me.
Yeah, thanks a lot for that, bitch. But, yeah, and, like, we've been too scared to go back on the spirit box.
Yeah, because I had a not too happy experience with that.
Well, you do have demons that follow you, so...
Okay, so should I talk about my weird shit?
Do it.
Okay, ever since my mom and I moved into her now husband's house, like, weird shit has been happening to me. And it's like, I refuse to stay there. Like, even when, like, I slept at her house when I was sitting, I did not sleep in the bedroom. Like, I slept in the living room because that's where I felt most comfortable, was in the living room.
That house totally looks haunted, though. Like, it's so run down and gross.
Well, people, like, I think an old lady died there. Yeah, in the basement, and that's where I used to stay. So, okay, so, fast forward. This was, or not fast Rewind way back. I think this was in, like, 2007, 2008 when we moved in. And weird things were happening to me. Like, okay, so in the basement, there was, like, this laundry room / bathroom. It was really weird. I think I showed you, yeah.
Yeah.
It was just this little, like, slit of a bathroom, like, you wouldn't even fit in there because it's just so fucking small. And I was using the bathroom, and as I was leaving the bathroom and kind of, like, getting into the, laundry area and, like, ready to leave to go into the living room, I hear is Stephanie. Only it was, like, more froggy. And I just stood there and, like, what the fuck? And it happened again, and I look behind me. There's no one there.
That you could see.
Exactly. I'm like, what the fuck? So I dashed out of there. And then I had stuff happen to me, like, in my bed. Like, I had my sheets lift off of me and then, like, be let go and hit me back. You know,
That
like,
is
just...
so creepy.
And I've had my back be touched while sleeping. And I got so fucking, like, unnerved being there. Like, I hated staying there. Like, I absolutely hated it. Like, I just got bad vibes there all the time. And then when I started to stay at my dad's more so, like, not a lot of weird things happened to me, but I did have, like, 2 weird things happen to me. And one of them was I was laying in bed, like, you know how I used to, like, well, do that now again, but I used to, like, sleep until, like, 1 or 2 o'clock in the
They're
afternoon.
normal for you.
Well, this was, like, when I was in, like, 8th grade or 9th or whatever, I don't know.
Just ditching class.
No. But, like, this would be on the weekends or whatever.
Mhm.
I'd be sleeping that late.
Yeah.
And I heard, like, you know how my dad has that awkward shag carpeting
Mm-hmm.
that's, like, from the 70s in, like, the basement?
Uh-huh.
Well, I heard this shuffling, and I thought that was him coming to wake me up. And I was like, just a few more minutes. I know it's, like, super late in the day. I'm starting to get up. Like, I'll be there soon. And I just hear, like, the shuffling continue. So I was just, like, waiting for him to come in. And I thought he didn't hear me. And then it stopped. And, like, okay, that's weird. So I'm just laying there kind of chilling. All of a sudden, I felt the end of my bed be pushed down.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the big bed I have in the bedroom right now.
Mhm.
I felt the end be pushed down and something or someone crawling on top of me and lay on top of me and breathing into my ear. I thought someone had fucking broke in because that happened when I was home alone one time. Someone was trying to get into our house when I was alone. And I thought that was someone my dad knew, and it wasn't. So I was like, holy shit, someone got into the house. Like, shit, like,
rape you.
that's what I was thinking. I was, like, freaking out. I was, like, having an anxiety attack. And then I, like, held really still for, it felt like it was, like, 10 minutes. I'm sure it was shorter than that. But, like, I was so scared. It just felt like an eternity. Finally, I had the courage to, like, kick and scream to get it off. Nothing was there. Nothing was there. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, are you shitting me? Like, not okay. Like, no. So, and then one other thing that happened at that house, this was the last thing I experienced at that house, was I was showering in that, like, tiny, like, bathroom in the basement at his house.
Mm-hmm.
And I got out, and there was this handprint, like, on the mirror. And it was too big to be mine, and it was too small to be my dad's. And I think this was around the time where it was just my dad and I living at the house, and his, like, now wife wasn't there, so it was just us. I'm like, well, that's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the hell? And I looked down on my leg, and I had 3 scratch marks.
It's your demon.
I was like, what the hell? And then after, like, those were the only experiences I had at that house. Those 2 things. And my dad told me he always felt uncomfortable about me being downstairs. He even told me he had bad vibes down in the basement. But he never told me. Because did I ever tell you that one night he was like, he randomly woke up having this bad feeling something bad was about to happen? And he came down and, like, woke me up to see if I was okay. And then I thought he was an alien trying to come get me because I saw the 4th kind around that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he told me he's always had a bad feeling about the basement. It's like, well, thanks for telling me now.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for letting me live down there for 6 years.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, I swear, like, thanks a lot, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, like, he always felt like not so, like, cool vibes down there. I'm like, ugh. So, anyway, so then my fiance, well, my now fiance, and I moved into our first apartment together. Nothing happened there except, you know, the riff raft in our apartment. But anyway, we did the spirit box session together.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to see if this would actually, like, work, you know, like, I was asking, heaven real? Is hell real? Like, I wasn't getting answers, and I kept asking
You
it.
can't ask those kind of questions.
I know, I was retarded, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I kept asking it, and then you remember what they said. Like, I was a bitch and to fuck off and shit like that.
They hated you.
Yeah, it got ugly really fast. Well, we weren't getting much responses to begin with. Like, we got some here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, then I started asking that, and they got really quiet. And then I proceeded to provoke, like an idiot.
Uh-huh.
And then they said, fuck off, bitch, you know. I'm like, okay, we're ending it. So, yeah, like,
Didn't help that it was Halloween night.
yeah. Good thing we didn't do it in the cemetery like we originally planned.
That bewitching hour. We would have been fucked.
Yeah, like, we would have been, like, dead, like, have something come out of the fucking ground or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, nothing, like, haunting, like, happened at that place after that. Like, everything was fine, it seemed like. Then I moved here, and everything went to shit. Like, I never have really felt comfortable here. And, like, the whole situation to begin with the person moving out of this one was kind of weird already. They moved into a bigger apartment, but they left really quickly from this one. Like, to the point where, like, there was still, like, like, you saw, it was still kind of messy in here.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of weird already, like, hey.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, I constantly was hearing banging noises and shit like that from, like, the kitchen. And I always felt very uneasy and uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when I started getting scratch marks again. Like, I would show my fiance, like, look, I got 3 scratch marks again. Like, they would show up randomly everywhere. And there was one time where I got, like, I kid you not, 5-inch long scratch mark on my leg from absolutely nowhere. And it always happens in the fucking bathroom. And then at one point, too, whenever, like, this is why I'm kind of scared to, like, sleep in the bedroom still, is whenever I was in the bedroom sleeping, I would hear the bathroom door open and close, like, as if my fiance is going in there to, like, use the bathroom or something like that. And I would get up, you know, because the door is kind of, like, noisy and everything like that. And I would come out, and he's, like, fast asleep. I'm like, oh, maybe he went up to pee or something. I don't know. Mm-hmm. So when he would finally wake up, I'm like, hey, did you get up to pee, like, around 9 a.m. or something like that? He's like, no, why? I'm like, huh, that's weird, because I heard the bathroom door open and close. And that continued to happen, and ever since then, I personally do not feel comfortable being in the bedroom, like, sleeping in there by myself. So, yeah. And then the last final thing that's freaked me out to no end is the fucking coffee table lift up. And that's when I called you to try to get you over, but you never did. Thanks a lot, bitch.
I have to look out for my own well-being.
Like, the fucking, I kid you not, like, I was I was situating my MacBook on the coffee table, and it fucking lifts up and sets down like that. I shit you not. That, and I'm like, okay, and then, like, it sounded like something fell from it. I'm like, oh, did I push it weird to make it do that? Like, and then I'm looking around, nothing fell. And I tried replicating it by pushing my MacBook again, so it would go like that or whatever. Mm-hmm. It didn't do it. It did not lift when I, like, and that's, like, what, a good solid inch off the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I tried replicating it by pushing my MacBook again, and it just, like, maybe wobbled slightly, but it did not lift off the fucking ground. And then I was like, okay, that's creepy. I turned on all the lights, and then as I'm doing that, there is a fucking loud ass bang from my bedroom. That's when my mama came and saged my apartment. And, like, what it's believed with saging is that if it gets near anything negative, the sage will start to go out. Like, the smoke would go out. And it did that in a lot of spots in the apartment.
Yeah.
Like, because we would go back to it again and it wouldn't do that. It would be just still smoking. But like when we went at it at first, it would be like starting to go out. But when we would go back again, it would be fine.
Mm-hmm.
And that happened in the closet over there by the door. It happened with that wall, like where the TV used to be. Both the closets in the bathroom, under the bed, and in the closet in the guest bedroom, and the closet in the back bedroom.
Yeah, you fucked.
And it's been good since she's done that, but like I still like every once in a while still hear like bumps and shit like that. Like even today when I was doing my makeup before you came over, I heard a couple like things like I thought someone was coming into the apartment and I would go out and there's no one here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, fucking A.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No make with stuff.
I don't know why. Like, I've done, like, a few things with, like, psychic type people. And they say that there's a lot of dark things that are attracted to me. And I have to go through a lot of cleansings. And I get, like, I feel literally like I'm choking when they do that. Like, it's really hard for me to breathe when they do that. So that's been scary.
You need to open your eyes to the Lord,
Eh.
lest you be dragged down to hell.
Okay, I guess I'm going down.
Yeah.
It's going down for real. I don't know. Like, my belief is still kind of meh. Like, I know there's good and evil, obviously, but like, for me, it's hard to believe in God. I know there's a higher power, but to believe in God is really hard for me.
What's the difference between God and a higher power?
Like, literally, it could be anything. Like, aliens. Like, you know how many conspiracy theories have said aliens brought us here? You know what I mean? So, it could be aliens. It could be, like, fucking Buddha. You know, like, anything. Like, anything could be out there, is what I'm saying. It's hard for me to wrap my head around that there's, like, a God and, like, he's judging us for, like, everything we're doing. And if we do them, then we're fucked and we're going to hell. Like, that's something I, like, can't wrap my head around. Like, yeah, I feel like we got here somehow. Like, I don't feel like we evolved from apes. Because that sounds retarded to me.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, yeah, I don't know. That's where I'm at with religion.
That hot.
And it kind of freaks me out because, like, with me being in that state of mind, I don't know where I'm going to end up when I'm dead.
Hell.
Thanks.
Well, purgatory. Until you atone for your sins. You have to do a walk of shame like Cersei. Then you get to go to heaven.
Bitch, you're gay. Technically in the Bible, you're
Actually,
sinning.
the Bible is pro-gay. There is no passage in the Bible that says that being gay is wrong.
But,
it's
like,
all made up.
But with both, like, the religion you're in, which is Lutheran, and, like...
I'm not Lutheran.
Oh, yeah, you're Catholic, duh. Sorry, I get everyone mixed up, because some of our friends are Catholics, and the other half's Lutheran, and I get all of y'all mixed up.
I think you should know that I'm the only true religion.
Anyways, Catholic and Christianity, like, some of them, like, don't believe in gay and shit, so... For the religion you're in, you're fucked and you're going to hell.
No. That's not part of Catholicism. It's if you are a gay slut, which is a problem for me. But if you live, like, still a virtuous, like, life, you know, even if you are gay or whatever, it's still not frowned upon. Like, that's Protestants. They're the ones who think that it's like, oh, you fuck a guy, you go to hell. Because they're fucked up in the head.
So, and you a slut, so you're going to hell.
Well, I mean, it's the same for straight people who are sluts. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do anything outside of marriage.
Exactly, which is
so
why...
So you fuck too.
So you
Besides you not believing in anything.
Yeah, so you going to hell and I'm going to hell.
Well, because I do reconciliation. I'm all like, forgive me, I've had sex with 50 men in the past week. Yeah.
I feel like you don't do that.
I've done it.
I feel like you don't do that.
I've been forced into it. I went to Catholic school.
I feel like you don't do that, like the whole forgive me, I've sinned thing. I just don't see you doing that.
I just don't believe that you go to hell because you have sex with a bunch of people.
That's why I don't like the whole, like, if you do this and this and this, you're fucked and you're going to hell. Like, that's...
I just think organized religion is stupid.
That's why I say, I believe in hell. Like, I believe in good and evil, and just leave it at that.
I believe there is a God, but I don't necessarily believe in all the, like, I don't believe in the Bible. I think it's a load of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
it's
like
completely
how
outdated.
us talking about...
Well, it's interconnected. Like, spirituality and, like, religion, they're
Yeah.
all, like, it comes together.
So sorry if this bores some of you.
Mhm.
But anyways, yeah. I mean, if me not believing it in depth puts me in hell, that's kind of retarded. Because, like I said, I believe in good and I believe in evil, but it's hard for me to, like, be like, oh, if you do this and this and this, into the ground you go, bye-bye, you're fucked, peace
If
out.
I'm being legit for a second,
Mm-hmm.
I think that as long as you're a good person, you go to heaven. Like, I don't think it matters what you believe in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because that just doesn't make sense. That it's like, because then that would be like saying, like, oh, let's just say the Christian God is right. Does that mean every single person who's Muslim, like, even if they live, like, a great life, they were good to everyone, they did everything right, they go to hell just because they didn't believe in the right God? Because
Exactly.
their parents made them Muslim.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it just doesn't make sense. So I think as long as you're a good person and you don't look to, like, hurt other people, then you'll be fine.
Like, granted, we talk shit like that, but we don't do it. And I feel like everyone kind of talks like that.
Like, we don't go around killing people.
Yeah, like, we'd be like, fuck you, like, go in a hole, but we don't, like, act
There's
upon
nothing
it.
wrong with that. Like, we
Yeah.
can say what we want.
Yeah, freedom of speech, yo. And, like,
Mhm.
honestly, who doesn't say that and think that? You know?
Nuns.
Nuns?
Shame
Shame.
none. Yeah.
Kin doesn't think that. She loves everyone.
Especially herself.
She's
Going
like,
at it over there.
she's like, I gotta look good. She gotta go on her street job soon.
She's getting kind of old to be a hooker.
You know what? She's very sexual. Have you seen her sit proudly like she does?
So the guys like her age and experience.
For those who don't know, for some reason, I said my cat's a prostitute ever since she's been tiny. And it's just stuck. So yeah, my cow's
And your other cat is our pimp.
wherever he is, chunking about.
That's
Probably
normal.
eating.
That's what he does best.
So, okay, again, sorry about the whole religious, like, how we kind of got off the beaten track there.
I think it's an important thing to talk about.
Yeah. Granted, we probably could have done, like, a whole different podcast about it, but whatever, it happened.
Share your thoughts below. I feel like we
Hell
never
yeah.
say that. It's like just comment, and then we'll comment back. I find it interesting what other people think.
Same Z's. And also, if you like the video, be sure to like.
And subscribe.
If you're not already.
Because we give out new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, sometimes Saturday, sometimes none of them.
We're trying, okay? We try really hard.
We're busy people. Well, I'm busy.
Fuck you. But yes, I think we'll be posting this one now-ish.
Right now.
Hell yeah. And then hopefully if this bitch isn't busy Friday, we're gonna go on an exploration.
Probably get murdered.
So hope you guys enjoy that shit. Post that on Saturday. If not, well then, we'll do it at some point. Because we got Cali!
Hell yeah!
California girls.
I hated that. Because, like, you know the year... Were you in marching band that year? No, that was the Colorado year, wasn't it? Yeah. So, like, the second year I was in marching band was the year that California Girls came out, and they were taking a trip to California. So, like, everyone was constantly singing that song. I'm so happy I didn't go on that trip. I hate Katy Perry with a passion.
Even though you like that one Peacock song.
Well, who doesn't like Peacock? I wanna see your peacock, cock.
Oh, it's my boo. Anyways, okay, bye people.
Bye.
Bye.